What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dash. Come back from takes. Well, looks like we have an official clip for Bridgerton for season three. I am beyond ready for the season to begin. So I remember seeing, I want to say maybe like a little picture of, I want to say Nicola just looking so beautiful. Her hair, it's the way it's nicely draped over her gown. I was just like, oh my goodness. Because, okay, let me just get it off my chest. We saw how eventually her little known not known activities turned out to be the reveal of her being Lady Whistledown by Eloise figuring out. I love that little somewhat kind of like a little bit of a confrontation between the two, and Eloise couldn't believe she did this and all that other, and how she could do the things she did. Certain things came out, of course, with somebody that Colin loved at the time, this, but exposing the fact that she was, of course, pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Then you see how other things were happening with other people, in regards to the show. And it was just unfortunate because, she had to keep up appearances, any type of things that were getting too close to figuring it out. She would have a certain little ruse to kind of, conceal herself. But when it came out and then that little back and forth, and she was like, well, at least I did what I was supposed to do. I was just like, oh, she did. Hey, it's unfortunate at certain people's expense. Let's just be honest about that. But I will say this. I'm curious to see because I know one part that I thought was really unfortunate was a scene where she's always, really cared for Colin as a friend, but definitely would like more. And catching him unaware that she heard some choice words by him when his friends, were making little comments about, him and Penelope. So you tell that hurt her, and it hurt me to see her, hear that. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with them, of course, within this new season. Of course, the other characters, I'm here for everyone. This show, just the star-studded cast. I'm so, since day one, I've loved the first season, second season. Of course, the Queen having her own kind of like, prequel to where we led to us getting, of course, having our Bridgerton show. So with that said, so let's go and jump into it. I'll say there's some thoughts if any guys.
Good night, Mr. Bridgerton.
Do you not need a chaperone?
Spinsters do not need chaperones.
You are not a spinster.
I am in my third year on the marriage mark with no prospects to show for it. What would you call that?
Something wrong? Pen. Between us, I mean. I wrote to you this summer, as I always do, and, well, you did not respond. Admittedly, very few did, but if you are going to make me say it out loud, I miss you.
You miss me? You miss me, but you had never caught me, is that correct?
Oh.
Pen,
I overheard you at my mama's ball last season, telling everyone how you would never, ever caught Penelope Featherington.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should talk about this somewhere more private.
No.
Because I embarrass you. Of course you had never caught me. I am the laughingstock of the town, even when I changed my entire wardrobe. It just never occurred to me that you, of all people, could be so cruel.
All right, you guys. I love that clip. Now, I will say this, normally, being that that was a very significant, scene that happened where she reveals what she overheard, and, season two, the fact that we would see the clip of it, so soon, I was thinking probably within the actual season it would come up, whatever, because eventually she's going to have to speak her mind, whatever, and all that. Him wondering why you're not, what is it, responding to my letters and all that. But it's like it needed to be said. I mean, she was so hurt, the look on her face, and they just laughed, and he chuckled too. I would never. Well, don't ever then. Now you're going to try, and now he's going to see her in a totally different light. But then it makes me wonder as well. Will she? You're hurt. Don't get me wrong. Not to take away from Penelope, but is Eloise going to keep to herself now that she's aware that she's, Lady Wilson, like, what's going to happen there? And then Colin figures that out, will there be like a little, anger rift there? And eventually I can, work past it. Then they'll, eventually get together. I just hate for him to court her. And then she, opens herself up, and then it comes out and is fully exposed, amongst a whole bunch of people at some guest or something, at some event. Because trust and believe me, even though Eloise wants nothing to do with her, it could come out, it could be blurred out. She could be saying something to someone, and somebody could overhear and find out. So I'm just curious to see how they're going to, finagle this whole situation with her being Lady Whistledown and knowing someone truly knows who it is. But Colin, yeah, you deserve to talk about, can we go somewhere properly? No, You said what you said kind of out and about where the guys could hear it. Somebody could, besides Penelope, could have overheard you. So no, you don't get to go somewhere, and try to, make nice. No, you're going to sit there in that moment humbled and then figure out how you're going to fix that in a somewhat apology, even if you can try to fix the friendship. But whatever. I'm not here for him. So please. But I was here for the show. Let's just get it. Because now I'm just ready for the show. I'm ready for it because I just know it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to seeing, of course, now we have Anthony and Kate are now married. I love when they got together because Kate, she just, I don't know what it is, but she had, Anthony all mesmerized, Lord Anthony. Then I like, of course, want to see what's going to happen with Eloise because it was a guy from the previous season, where they had like a little bit of a building of friendship when she was trying to figure out, who it was. And then also like with Benedict, what's going on with his character, and of course Daphne. I don't think we're going to get to see Simon. It would be nice, if Renee comes back, but I seriously doubt that I didn't hear anything about him coming back. But I'm just looking forward to overall the whole entire, cast again. Like I said, the Queen. I want to see if they give somebody to Lady Violet. We saw the prequel. Of course, with the Queen, of course, present days, mixed in with, past, you can see clearly she's longing from him. That's me being really tame with the wording because it was certain ways it was, put out there, but I just really hope that she finds someone. I would love to see Lady because I love the character played by Ruth Gemmell. I hope I'm saying her last name correct. But yes, I love Bridgerton. I'm so beyond ready. And it does say it comes out in May. And I think it's right around the week of my B-Day. Thank you. So with that said, you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction. You guys take care.